Hello, my brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Yeah, good. So, we are going to do the revision of clubbing of income. Yeah, so this chapter starts with section 60, where what it talks about is that any person in his income, they can they can club from this person's total income, from this person's total income. They can also club other person's income as well. Yes, and including this other person's income, what is the total amount? This will be the total income, actual total income of this person. Why? Because of this clubbing provision. Yes, so section section 60 is saying that where a person is transferring the income to other person without transferring the asset. In that situation, even though he has transferred the income, still it is considered as income of the person who has transferred, the transferer, and it will be chargeable to tax in the hands of the transferor itself, not the transferee. To the person who he has transferred, it will not be included in his total income. Then section 61 talks the fact that okay, I not only the income, I have also transferred the asset. Then in that situation, the income will be taxed in his hands. But if there is a clause mentioned that I will be revoking the asset. I'll be the asset which I have transferred. I'll be revoking it in the future. In that situation, the income will be taxed in the hands of the transferor and it will be charged to tax in the hands of the transferor. So in the total income, it will be included. The income will be included in the hands of the transferor and also will be charged in the hands of the transferor. Yes. So if you are transferring, it should be irrevocable transfer, which is you should not be revoking it. You should not be revoking it. Yes or no? Even including not only the asset, the revocation is also the income. You transfer the asset, but you say that I should be getting the income. No, no. That person you have transferred the asset. That is he or she is the person who will be receiving the income directly or indirectly. Yes or no? Yes. Next. So, what is revocation? Whether directly or directly, I'm transferring what? The asset and also the income, and I'm revoking it back, either the asset or the income. Yes, or I have in the future, I have the power. In the future, I have the power to revoke it back. In the future, I have such a power. I'm holding such a power that I'm revoking it back. You should not do this. If you do this, clubbing provision will arise. So if the revocation arise in the future, clubbing provision will arise. Yes or no? Yes. And if you are mentioning that okay, the asset also is transferred and the income is also transferred, and I will not be revoking it back. But if that person dies, then I will be revoking the asset and the income. In that situation, after the death, the income will be charged in the hands of the transferor. What income will be charged in the hands of the transferor? Sir. Yes. And income includes loss. So don't think that only clubbing or the in the hands of the transferor only the income only will be mentioned. Or if there is a loss, even loss also will be included in the hands of the transferor. Yes or no? Yes. Next, I am clubbing the income of my spouse, my wife, or if you are or of your husband. Yes, I'm clubbing the income of my spouse. Okay, so let's go the starting. Let's say the my spouse is getting a remuneration, is getting salary either in cash or in kind. But from where that person is getting from a concern in which the individual, the husband, is having substantial interest. For example, um, company, I am having 20% of the minimum 20% voting power. If I have substantial interest, or if or profit sharing ratio, partnership or LLP, I have 20% voting power. have 20% profit sharing ratio. Yes, either me or my relative. Either me or my relative, spouse, brother, sister, lineal ascendant or lineal descendant have 20% or more, have 20% or more. In that situation, even though my wife, my spouse is getting remuneration, it will be taxed in the hands of, it will be taxed in the hands of me. Yes, yes or no. But if my wife is working in that partnership firm or in that company where I have substantial interest, I have 20% voting power or profit sharing ratio, but my wife has any professional or technical qualification. My spouse has any professional or technical qualification, and from this qualification, she is applying that qualification and she is earning income. In that situation, you don't have to see whether the husband is having any substantial interest or not. Yes, sir. Yes. Next, if you have transferred the asset, if you have transferred the asset to this wife, and from that asset, my wife is getting income. From that asset, my wife is getting income. That income will be charged in the hands of the husband. That income will be charged in the hands of the husband when, if I am giving my asset for inadequate consideration, which is the property is for the asset is for 2 crores and I have given it for free. It is inadequate consideration, or instead of 2 crores, she gave me 1 crore. It is also inadequate consideration. In this situation, that income which she is earning from that asset will be taxed in the hands of me, the husband. Yes, the transferor. Yes or no? Yes. But if my spouse has given me adequate consideration, 2 crores gives me, then from that asset she is earning some income. It will not, the income will be not be clubbed in the hands of me, or we have agreed to live apart. We have agreed to live apart, which is divorce happens. For divorce, alimony I'll be giving for that she, from that asset she'll be earning income. Yes, that income will not be taxed in the hands of me. We should be husband and wife. Yes. So if we are husbands and wife, if I have a wife and if we are husband and wife, then from that income, when it will be taxed, one, at the time of transfer and also at the time of accrual of income, both. When I'm transferring, she should be my wife, and when she is earning income, when she is earning from that asset, at that point of time also we should be husband and wife. If in either of this situation, if we got divorced, then no, the income will not be clubbed. Yes, the income will not be clubbed. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So the asset I have transferred, for inadequate consideration to my wife. From that she is earning income. She is earning some X amount of income. That income will be taxed in my name. Yes, that income. Yeah. Okay. So from that income which it got, from that income, the amount got, that income will be included in my name. Yes, but from that income she earned, she bought and she have invested in some other, like fixed asset, fixed deposit, FD, and from this she is earning interest. Yes, I'll come again. I have transferred the asset. From that asset, she is earning income. Income is A. Yes. From that A income she deposited in a fixed deposit, and from that she is getting B income, interest on fixed deposit. B, will that interest on fixed deposit be included in my name? No. Income of the transferred asset, A income, okay, that will be included, but further income received, which is interest on fixed deposit, that will not be included in my name. Yes or no? Yes. And if I have given shares, from the she is receiving dividend, will it be clubbed in my name? Yes. But she is getting bonus shares, will it be included in my name? No. Even bonus shares also will not be included in my name. Next, I am transferring it to some person. what any asset I'm transferring to some person or some association of person with for inadequate consideration. Yes, and this person from that asset is giving that income to my spouse. That income from that asset, some income will be received. That income either directly or indirectly will be received to my spouse. In that situation, that income will be taxed in my name. I'm indirectly doing that. Yes, I should not be doing it. If I'm doing it, it will be included in my name. Yes, sir. Yes. Now, Now, let's say both husband and wife have substantial interest. Both husband and wife has substantial interest, and husband, okay, so me and my wife, if I is having 20% voting power, and I am getting remuneration, she is also getting remuneration. I'm getting remuneration, she is also getting remuneration without any qualification, without any technical or professional qualification. We are earning some remuneration. Now, whose income will be clubbed in each hands? Will wife's income be included in my total income, or my salary will be included in my wife's total income? That is, whose remuneration whose remuneration is more? Whose remuneration, sorry, whose total income is more? Forget. So before including the total income, you will see whose income is more. If a person's income is more, that only will be included. That only will be included. Yes, sir. So let's say before including my salary and her salary, my total income is more. So her salary will be included in my total income. Yes. Okay. So in the future, now it has included, but in the future, her total income got increased. Her total income got increased. In that situation, only and only if assessing officer, the income tax officer is saying, okay, yes, this got increased. Now my salary will be included in my wife's total income. Only if assessing officer is satisfied, then only in the future my salary will be included in her total income. Yes or no? Yes. The same way, same way, like wife, same. My son's wife, which is my daughter-in-law, same. Also, if I have transferred my asset to my daughter-in-law without inadequate consideration, then from that income she is earning some income. Yes, from that asset she is earning some income. That income will be clubbed in the hands of me, and from that income, if she further invested and she got some income, that will not be that further investment income will not be included in my hands, and also even bonus shares also will not be included in my hands. Sir. Yes. And also, if I have transferred if my transferred any asset to any person, including association of person, and they are giving it to my daughter-in-law, the income from that asset, the income is received by my daughter-in-law. That's it. Enough. It will be clubbed in my hands. Sir. Yes. Now I have I have made an investment in a business. For whom? For my daughter-in-law or to my spouse. Either my daughter-in-law or to my spouse, I have made investment in the business for them. In that situation, how will you calculate? The clubbing provision will apply. How will you calculate? For example, first, you have contributed. From that contribution, she is getting interest. From the contribution, if she is getting interest from the capital contribution into on 1st April of the previous year. On 1st April of the previous year, how much investment I have made? How much investment I have made by how much investment me and my daughter-in-law or my spouse has made, include both, divided by include me and my daughter-in-law or my spouse, how much they have made. Both should be included, and what calculation should be made. That is the amount clubbed. That amount will be clubbed in the hands of me. Yes, sir. Yes. But if I have made an investment from that, okay, and they are doing business and they got PGBP. They got PGBP income from business. They got PGBP. So for that PGBP income and into on first day of the previous year, how much investment I made divided by on first April of the previous year. How much investment me and my spouse and my daughter-in-law made will be included. Yes, yes, this is how you will calculate. But remember, if you are transferring your house property for inadequate consideration to your spouse or to your children, except minor married daughter, in that situation, it is still considered as my house property, and it will be income will be included in my hands. So this clubbing provision and all will not apply. Anyway, income will be included in my hand, because why? I'll be deemed to be the owner. But here, please understand, there is no daughter-in-law. Here, for daughter-in-law, clubbing provision will anyway apply. The asset will be transferred in her name, but clubbing provision will be included in my name. Yes, sir. Yes. Next, children's minor children income also will be clubbed. Whether they can be minor, whether they can be minor married daughter, adopted children, or stepdaughter or stepchild. Okay, it doesn't matter. Daughter, son, both minor, both if minor, then so it will be clubbed in the hands of whom? If husband and wife is in marriage, divorce has not happened, then in that situation, who husband or wife whose total income is higher, will be seen. And if let's say my wife's total income is higher, then income will be clubbed in her hands. Let's say if the marriage doesn't exist, divorce happens, then in that situation, who's taking care of the child, me or her? If I'm taking care of the child, then if I'm taking care of the child, in my total income it will be clubbed. It will be clubbed. Okay, so we understood. So let's say in my total income it is getting clubbed. So I will get for each child 1,500 rupees deduction. I'll get for each child 1,500 rupees deduction. Yes, sir. Yes, but for me to get 1,500 deduction, I have to choose old tax regime, which is I have to opt out of default tax regime. Yes, sir. Yes, but even though minor child is getting income, still it will not be clubbed in the hands of the parents. When they, because of manual work, because of any skill or talent, or because of any specialized knowledge, if they are earning income, then it will not be clubbed in the hands of us. It will be clubbed in the hands of the children itself. Or if they have severe disability under section 80U, then in this situation also, it will be clubbed in the hands of the children itself. We have discussed, sir, they are disabled, still it will be tax in their hands. Why, sir? We have discussed in our class. Yes, I hope you can remember that point. Now, let's say marriage exists, and it is total income is more as a husband. In my hands it is higher, so it is clubbed in the hands of the husband. But in the next year, let's say wife's total income is higher. Then in that situation, if assessing officer, the income tax officer, is satisfied, then in that situation, the income of the minor child will be clubbed in the hands of the wife. Yes or no? Yes. And let's say the individual, I'm the member of an HUF, Hindu Undivided Family, and I am transferring a property to HUF. I am transferring a property to HUF for what? For inadequate consideration, not for adequate consideration. For inadequate consideration, I am transferring the property, and if from that property income is received, then it will be taxed in the hands of the individual, me, not in the hands of the HUF. And let's say the HUF got partition, and that property, if it is given to all the individuals, and from that property income is received to each and different HF members. If my spouse is getting income, if my spouse is getting income from that property, that income will be clubbed in the hands of the individual. Yes, sir. Yes. Let's say, let's say, I have I have given my spouse a jewelry. Yes, for what? For inadequate consideration. Yeah, and now what did she do? She sold the jewelry. She sold the jewelry and she has invested in FD. From this FD, fixed deposit, she is getting interest. Will it be included? Will the income be clubbed in my name? Yes, the income will be clubbed in my name. And also, remember, she has sold the jewelry. Capital gains. Jewelry is a capital asset. Capital gain arise. Even the capital gain income also will be clubbed in my name. Yes, capital gain income also will be clubbed in my name. Next, if X is giving if X is giving any amount to Y, or Y is giving any amount to X wife, X is giving any amount to Y's wife, Y is giving any amount to X wife. Yes, in that situation, here here the individual is not transferring to their wife, their daughter-in-law, or to some person, so that the benefit from that asset, the benefit will be received for the wife, or daughter-in-law. Nothing is happening here. Cross transfer is happening because X and Y know somewhere. They are just transferring so that they want to avoid clubbing provision. Still, clubbing provision will apply. How? Transfer amount of both, which is 9 lakh and 14 lakh. X is giving 14 lakhs, Y is giving 9 lakhs, whichever is lower. What is lower? 9 lakh is lower. So from this 9 lakh, how much interest, how much income is received? 90,000 rupees. This 90,000 will be tax in the hands of X and Y. Yes, sir.